Hello. Hi everyone. So sorry for so sorry that my stream cut out. We were having some technical difficulties, but oh no. I didn't want that. Fudge. Load game. We are back though. I gladly saved our point where we were. My computer decided to restart, so here we are. But hello everyone. I'm so sorry about that. And we'll get back onto where we are. Um, okay, hold up. Where is the log? Okay, so basically what happened before you guys cut out is that there is a legend that if you go at this building on a rainy day, you'll meet Miss Scarletta, who I'm guessing is the villain of the story, and if you give him your name, he'll take your soul. So yeah. Um, and that's basically where it takes place off of, so here we go. A man with a red umbrella. He's one of the most of those famous paranormal online stories. He'll appear on rainy days and trap you in an illusion which cannot be escaped. If you tell him your name, he'll take your soul. That's how all ghost stories go. So he's probably a fictional character, a fictional figure. And this is where my computer crashed. That shouldn't exist in reality, but the rumor is coming alive. But maybe that ghost apartment might be his creation or his playground or whatever. I made it back, but no one else could be found at all. That's a place they can't reach if they ever tried. I'm the only one who went there and made it back a couple of times. You blink blink? It's nothing. If I keep thinking about it, it might actually come here. I should stop thinking about it. Oh, and by the way, um, that dude, his name is Mr. Crawling. If you weren't here last time, he was basically our little savior. He saved us a bunch of times from Mr. Scarletta and also other creatures as well. Table. I'm just making sure I have TV slash box. Noise. Maybe our move. Move slash noise. Okay. These are definitely gonna be chairs. Seat destroyed. Blank seat. Seat. Tiny seat. Tiny. Okay, now, okay, this is definitely a different seat. Oh God. Blank seat. Okay, we definitely know that seat. Blank seat. Hurt, maybe? No, it wouldn't be hurt. And by the way, I am taking your guys's helpful hints. Hello, Sparkles. And just I do want to give a warning that it will take me some time to respond to some of your guys' comments. Oh God, because of the way that my computer and YouTube is set up. Sorry. You blank? Oh God, hi nurse. You blood? None. You blank? Um. Okay, me good. I'm guessing that is me good. Good. Me good. You good? Okay, I'm guessing this is wonderful. Wonderful. She's bald. She's bald. It seems to be worried about me. She doesn't look like a bad person. Hmm. We came from that side, so we should go this way. I knew it. The phone was gonna ring. Hello? You won. Big blank follow. Okay. In danger? He's our little shield guide. Blank ghost slash dead. Those two words look like they share a similar meaning. Blank looks like it stands for everyone in this world. Okay, so I'm just gonna say everyone. Oh, is everyone dead? Oh, great. Blank, oh, chains blank touch. There's a pair of scissors dangling in the air. I don't see any traps though. It's a bit suspicious, but let's take it with us. I don't know. Blank went off door. Oh, chains went off door. I'm guessing this is barrier, basically. Let's cut it. Blank chains. Oh, shoot. Undo slash cut. Because now we have scissors and a crowbar. Oh, yeah, we have a crowbar. Door possibly open. Let's double check to see if it's safe. Everything looks all right. There's nothing here. Huh? Mr. Crawling? No, it's locked. This door can't open. No, 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 no. God. Let me open up. Let me in. Let me in. Oh, that is a tall man. Mr. Hugeface. Scared. Tiny. Blank. Maybe small. 1, 2, blank. I have to run. Get me out of here. Oh, it's a mirror. Great. Oh, okay. We do not turn. Oh, confused. Scared. Blank. Tiny blank. Thing possibly. Thing slash small. I should have looked in the mirror. Me blink you. Want? Oh God. You want, I'm guessing. God, get me out. I don't want you. I need to get to my Mr. Crawling. Oh, I died. Not move. Oh, yeah, we're dead. Look at that huge finger. Not move. You blink. Yeah, we're dead. I can't move. Thanks, I think I got that. Or I said tiny thing, didn't I? Hand, isn't it? Ah. What the fuck is that? Jeez. How did it end up like this? It would be a joke to die in a place like this. First things, first things, need to get out of this place fast. A wound like this should heal in no time, right? Who are you? I think we're dead, aren't we? Okay, hold up, blog. You tiny human, and I'm just gonna put small, right there. It's not as painful now. Maybe it's not as bad as I thought it. God, there's no place left to run. I need to find another exit. Exit. Where else can I run to? It's Gap. But there isn't a way for me to escape from here earlier. Hi, Gap. Hello. Me take your hair. Have not. Oh, not have hair. Boring. Yeah, that's definitely boring. It's you again. Not blank. And we're gonna get dead. Hooey. Okay. I'm still not giving you my hair. Not. Oh, probably dead. Not dead. I think am I stuck? Am I soft locked? Or do I have to give him my hair? Yes, me. Oh, me help you. Me blank your hair. Oh, I'm bald. Oh, what the fuck? What is this place? Gap, what did you do? Grab you blank in. Did you take me with you to another room? Me blank hair. Huh? My hair's shorter than before. Okay, that's definitely want. Want, or I'm gonna do take or want. Thanks. Blank like. See you soon. Mr. Crawling and I were are, Mr. Crawling and I are going our separate ways. Man, my husband. There's the phone again. Hello. You're in danger, blank bridge. You blank blank here. Uh, blank. You in danger, bridge. Left, left, middle, left. Oh, okay. Left, left, middle, left. Hi, Maddie. Okay, left, left, middle, left. Right? An elevator? I don't want to leave though. Maybe I can use it to get back to my world. But check it out. Hold on a sec. Think twice about this. You really want to go back? Staying here isn't a bad choice, anyways. Uh, I think that's our own interior dialogue. Let's not do this. Okay, looks different. I'm finally outside. What is in here? Okay, no. Can we go back? 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 I don't want to go down here anymore. I want to go back. Okay, should I run or find a place to hide? Oh, fucking God. Oh, fuck, I'm going in here. Oh, fuck, we're dead. Yeah, that's probably the first place you're looking. Okay, I think we're supposed to run. Okay, we're running. We're running. Get me out of here. Damn, right through my heart. Okay, I guess it's the locker. The greatest choice known to man. We always hide in the locker. Okay, did they leave? Uh, uh. Great. Did it leave? Okay. It won't open. Crowbar time! I don't like it how we're going into mysterious dark places, but here we are. You. Find body blank. Not blank. Found face blank. Oh, God. Not blank. You possibly blank. Is there something wrong with its body? But there's nothing I can do to help you. Ooh. Okay, that is, oh, hold up, not, can I change? Because that's probably like person slash ghost slash dead. Uh, not take. Talk. Me blank you. Oh, me kill you. Okay, me kill you. Huh? What was I doing? Okay, me kill you. Okay. Okay, so I guess we're in a time loop right now. Find blank. Oh, find body blank. Okay, we know. Take blank. I'll find someone who can help you and bring them here. I wonder if I said it right. Blank. Take here. What's with this guy's attitude? Fine, be that way. Snap back wheelchair man. Bed. Bedroom. Hello. You hurt? Blank one. Oh, blank there. You learn wake scared. You should not wake scared. Are you saying I should rest here? I don't really want to sleep. I want to save. Hmm. But I am tired, but there's no time for breaks. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna see what happens if I do sleep. I guess it's important to take a break every now and then. We're probably gonna die, but just to see. You wake slash scared? Blank. Oh yeah, we're dead. We're dead. We're so dead. You not learn to sleep. Yeah, I know. She probably, she, I don't know, probably suffocated us. Hmm. Probably like, man, oh God, no, in danger. No, no, no. Uh, 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 Fire. I should probably not done that. Kill Candle. Candle me, Blank. Oh, Blank. No, no, no. Hurry and run. Hello, everyone. We're at train station. Oh, we did. We so did. Ouch. Hands? Her husband. Found you. It's her husband, Mr. Crawling. Guys, it's her husband. It's her husband. You gone. Me shocked. Thank you. You none. Me find you. Me found you. Me happy. I'm so happy I found you too. Gap. That is definitely a gap. Gap. But I'm so happy. Huh? I thought I'd hurt myself when I fell. I know it's our husband. Um, the wound on my leg has healed. Leg? Blink, not noise. Oh, move. Were you worried about me? I'm fine. There's nothing to worry about. My husband. Guys, I know our husband's back. Our husband. You blink. Go door? Oh, I guess you pick door. I have to get moving or else. Maybe this door. Some building blocks. What's this called? Item? I don't think they know what this is. Well then. Oh, we're teaching. We're teaching now. The shapes of these two things are empty space. Maybe circle? That is, oh, different. How about these things? different. Oh, different. And this is shapes. Shapes. What a blog. Oh, same. That was from our bucket in the beginning. Items. Okay, like different size items. Big item. Okay, I see. What about you? Aw. Undo hair, touch none. Hair. Oh, find undo such cut hair touch. Are they the hairdresser? Ah, could it be that you want scissors? Is this what they're looking for? Undo touch. Me, take this. Here you go. Thank you. Pail/bucket. Okay. I'm hoping that they're not gonna hurt me later on. Door not open. Blank door? How about we knock? Go in. It unlocked? It seems like there's someone in there. I'm already here. Might as well head in and check it out. I don't. Hello? Hello? Painting. The painting's talking? Happy you open here. Take seat. I don't like that she's telling me what to do. I'm not. You blink this. I'm gonna say drink/eat. Drink/eat. Because it is a consumable item. No. Thank you, but no thanks. Don't take food from strangers. What? You talk. They mad. Should blank go. Blink, not drink. Talk. Okay, we're going. Our darling husband. No, it's that one. You guys know that one meme, right? We must save my darling husband. Honestly, what do you see in that guy? Honestly, he makes me laugh. That's me and Mr. Crawling right now. It's the nurse. We can help that guy. That looks like. Hello. It's Miss Nurse from before. That's it. Maybe I could talk to her about Mr. Wheelchair. Once you find body? Once you blank find body. Yes? Blank. Oh god. Oh no. Won't you blank everyone there? Me open bridge there. I wonder if she understood. Yes, blank. Me blank. Danger. She got it. God, scare the living crap out of me. Oh, my way. Oh, it's my husband. Things are scattered everywhere. My husband. How did things end up here? Ooh. Blank this open? Blank? Me not blank. Okay. It's a magazine about the supernatural. Full paper. What? The man who returned from the other world. He said by the time he realized it, he found himself standing in a magical world. Everything is surrounded by concrete walls. It's a world made of numerous rooms and endless hallways. Hello, maybe baby. At there, Automated, he found an elevator at the end of the path with lights on it. Automated. Just like that, He made it back to this world. Wait, guys, we've gone to the elevator. What if we just save here and we just load up this one and we go? Maybe I can use this. Can we please like actually go back instead of like I think we literally have. No, I shouldn't. Well, guys, we got an ending. I think, right? God. Just like this, I was able to return to my world safely. And thus, the story ends here. Happy ending, finish. It wasn't a happy ending. We didn't get to have our husband, Mr. Crawling. Huh? It was all one's choice. Going on about wanting to go back? It's all over now. Just call it a night and get some sleep. Please don't close my game. Okay, we're going back. Ah, it's the elevator. I remember I saw it in that room full of stairs. I have to go and check it out. But thinking about the rooms I've been to so far, I really don't want to go back to any of them if I have a choice. All right, let's find a place where I can take a break first and think. I'm on my way. So, how do I get back to the elevator? Alarm. Should not stay. Huh? Did you hear something? Mr. Head! Help! Help! Oh, it's Chopped. Mr. Chopped? Head blank in danger. Did Mr. Chopped just fly past? Oh no, Mr. Chopped. Are you alright? Scared, scared. Oh god, it's a goat lady. Huh? When did she? You blink them? Blink, blink. She sounds like she's in a good mood. Invite. Okay. Invite. Okay, we're gonna go to log. And you blink them. Okay. Invite blank. Invite blank. Protect safe me. Mr. Chopped. What? No, Mr. Chopped. No. Help, help. Me want to not go. Me kill go. Oh. Okay, definitely not go. And is that kill? Blank, blank. Blank me. Have them. You blank me. Go. Blank door. Want you to open. Ugh, God, this child. Someone took him away. You blank them? They grab. They noise. Help. You blank them? Oh, what should I do? Well, help the poor guy. He helped us learn so many things. I've only met him once. Besides, I gotta get out of here as soon as possible. Ooh, we will be saving this because we are helping Mr. Chopped. Let's hurry and run after them. Blank them? In danger? Invite blank! Invite blank! You find me. You find here in. So he wants to play hide and seek with me. He just wants to play. You blank don't please. Oh, place. Find, have them. Different three No. Oh God. Different. Different. Gap. Mr. Gap. And he's gone. Different. You boring. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we have to find them in 3 turns. Right? Oh, hold up. Me up. Oh, he's up north. Okay. Sorry, God, I'm gonna be eating. Mm, okay. 3 different places I could pick from. Okay, so I've done all these, so you? No. You? No. What? You boring. Okay, so it's wait a minute. He never said I had to look for it in the box. Oh! Okay, I think I figured it out. Okay. We look up. Blank! Found me! You blinked me. Oh, you blink found. Well, that's surprise. I spelled surprise wrong, but who cares? Aw, Mr. Chopped. Thank you. Me scared. They blank. Me. Okay, me hurt them. You're just ahead, buddy, but okay. Blank like. Not blank. Mad. Magic. Blank. Oh, not open like. Oh, he's so mad. They blink me. Me hurt them. Me mad. I did save him, but his room is kind of far from here. What should I do? Earthquake? Blank. Uh, leave. North, I guess. Oh, God, I can't have anything nice. Blank. You blink gone. Earthquake? Do earthquakes exist in this world too? Man, there's a lot of earthquakes that happen here. Hang on. The road is changing. Blank. Well, the light turn bridge. Does this happen a lot? The room arranges differently regularly. So that means I can't go back to the elevator. Looks like I have to find it again then. You sad? Um, but staying here won't help either. We have to carry on. In danger. That's right. After we get to a save point, like safe spot, we're gonna play every what is it? You kill me every time. Straight. Hey, 3 like bridgeways. Me blank. Oh, take. I don't know. Me open here blank. Even though the earthquake changed the road, there are some areas where it doesn't change no matter what. In danger, middle. Okay, so we can't go in the middle. Different. Oh. Does he want us to go into the middle? Bridge 2. Right. Okay. Oh, my way. Bridge 2. South down. Okay. Bridge 1. In danger. Blank. Looking blank. What? Look. Oh, God. Okay, look up. I was look up. Okay. Up. Hi, Mr. Huge Fish. Okay. Door 1 there. Sound trouble. Possibly get out. Leave. Open door. There's a chair. Seat. Take touch. Okay. Oh. Well, looks like this is a base spot, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna save. Come on. Hello, Mamuya and Yuruzu. We had some trouble earlier, and I can't seem to save. Right, the save, yep. Okay, so what we're gonna do. Oh my god, there are so many endings. And there are characters. I'm guessing these are throughout the different phases. So, like, look at him. Oh, these are chapters. Oh, okay. Oh. So we've gotten a lot. Okay. We're gonna go titles. Because we're gonna play a dangerous game, guys. Okay. So, I'm gonna warn you guys. The game we're about to play is really, really intense. Okay. I'm gonna open up these warnings for you guys to go through. Basically, all of this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to. Ooh, hold up. No, I don't want that. No. Please. Playing Grow a Garden while watching this. Oh, hello. Give me a moment because I want to leave the warnings up while playing this. Yes, I know. I'd like to. Oh, hold up, I gotta figure out how to do this. Save. Nope, wrong thing. Crap, nope. Crap. PNG. Yes. Okay, and then files. Picture is gonna be saved. Nope. Okay. Everyone's going to see through my files now. Okay, this is the empty one. Screenshots. Okay. We're going to keep. Well, I'm going to try to keep this up as best as I possibly can. Yeah, hold up. Gotta make this game a little bit smaller so people can see. I'm also going to, I think, I have to be really careful because my friends' faces on here, and I don't think they would like it if I showed their faces. So you guys are getting moved down. Well, actually, I guess you're not getting moved at all. Okay, remember these warnings, guys. Remember these. Just to let you guys know, I'm going to read them off now. Screen vibration, shaking, flashing, medium screen shakes are constant, 1 mild flash, adult consumption mild, visuals and text and beginning of story, knife/violence very high, images and text throughout story, the R word / non-consensual activities, Images and text throughout story, turning off sexual content will lessen this to a very mid. Assault with power tools, very high. Images and text throughout story. Electrocution, medium. Text and screen vibration. Medical theme / needles, text and images on screen. Mind-breaking themes. Hi, please don't watch my stream anymore if you're if all of these are still making you uncomfortable. Use of missile pain medication, mild, brief text description, filming without consent, text and visuals in parts of the story, self-harm / suicide, first part of the story, fire / burning, one part of the story, body my God, I can't speak. Mutilation, eye gouging, gutting, severing fingers, severing tongue, and other mutilation wounds, falling downstairs. More than once in the story, with with oh my God, I cannot speak. Okay, but anyways, you get the gist, guys. Please, if all of these are bugging you, please get out. And also, look at all of this we gotta go through. We gotta go through. I played this in like 2018, I think. But guys, listen to this music. Okay, sorry guys, I had to jam for a bit. And we're gonna say Ray because he will use both of our names. Just for this, I will be going with pics and text. Be warned, this is where you probably want to leave. The Chamorro downpour seems to come out of nowhere, and I'm going to turn this down because it seems a little bit loud. Okay, with this, I don't need my mouse, unless there's one part. It wasn't even cloudy when I left. I stood under an awning and watched the wall of gray solidify with a sigh. My attention was coaxed to the warm yellow light coming from behind me. Some kind of pub? I've never seen it before, yet somehow it felt nostalgic. I gave up on the idea of getting home soon and opened the door. Okay, hold up. Oh, never mind. Can I make this bigger? Ooh, full screen. Okay, there we go. Okay. You can right click to save or load buttons to instantly continue or load a click. I'm going to end tutorial mode because if you have played these games before, which oh man, hold up. We got to go back because I am. Okay, I sat down at a small table and bench in the scent of cheap liquor and damp wood. Well, I've never seen you before. I'm going to give him a country accent, so warning. My attention snapped up to a man sitting at a table across from me. Are you waiting for someone? This is where I usually save because my turn. Yeah, they should be here soon. No, I just came to escape the rain. Do I know you? Flirt. Yeah, I think I was waiting for you. Man, I would so ask you guys what do you think I should do, but no, I just came in to escape the rain. He looked behind me, seemingly noticing the rain for the first time. Wow, it really is coming down, eh? Ah, I got a bit ahead of myself. My name is Strayed. What about you? Oh, I'm Ray. Ah, I'm glad you came in here. I was just thinking to myself how I wanted to talk Oh, I wanted someone to talk to. I noticed that he had a light European accent of some kind. He's German, guys. I don't have a German accent. Well, I do. I am German, but like, I don't have the German accent, if you know what I mean. Please, let me get you a beer. He shifted in his chair, seeming as if he wasn't going to wait for an answer. Can I have a cold soda instead? I'm not a beer person, guys, so that's why. Of course. He grinned as he got up. I watched as he shunted towards the bar. I let out a short sigh and looked back at the windows. Still raining, maybe even worse than before. My mind wandered. What am I doing here? Suddenly, Strayed was back. Got an achievement, soda. He set the two drinks on the table as he sat down. This is my favorite bar. It's a good place for a conversation, don't you think? I looked around at the Patreons, nearly all sipping beverages. He was right. Everyone was talking. Among the murmurs, a few excited explanations about the weather. He took a swig of his beer. Since I've never seen you here before, I assume you aren't on your way to the bar. Did you come back from work? Uh, yeah, I was heading back from the university actually. Nah, I was just wandering around getting some shopping done. Oh no, I was just trying to get home before the rain. Uh, I was heading back from the university actually. University, eh? You must be tired after a day of studying. Then the rain catches you. That's a bit unlucky. Well, hoping the rain clears up soon. Although in the meantime, I'd love to hear a little more. I relaxed into my seat and began chatting with him. It seemed so easy to talk about myself. I sipped at my soda. I told him about my day while he listened, fully invested. And then, well, I ended up here. So you have. I suppose your bad luck is my good luck. You've been fantasizing so far? He chuckled, seemingly totally pleased with the situation. How's the soda? I don't think I've ever gotten a soft drink here before. Mm, okay, so here are the answers. It's all right. Honestly, I've had better. It's great. Flair, I think the good company is making it taste better. I so badly want to flirt with him, but I don't know what he's done, and you guys probably haven't. It's all right. Well, I suppose that's good enough. He leaned back for a moment, looking behind me with a whistle. Rain's still coming down like crazy. Well, I suppose I haven't told you anything about myself yet. He stopped to consider for a moment. Well, these days, well, I'm not hanging around here. I'm usually working at the old project. I started studying engineering in Europe, then moved here. I went to a university a few provinces away, so continue with that. But mortgages are cheaper here. I raised an eyebrow. Engineering? I love me some engineers, guys. Really, that's interesting. It is. I just love machines. Designing, researching, building. It's all very exciting to me. And I suppose I'm lucky too. I managed to secure a few patrons that are still paying royalties. More income means more time at the bar, meeting new friends. He lets out a deep laugh. He really seems to be enjoying himself. He went on to gleefully explain a few engineering concepts, despite the fact that a lot of concepts went over my head. His excitement in explaining them was infectious. I found myself listening to him and talking about himself with a sense of ease. Our light conversation blended in with the comfortable buzz of the bar. As he kept chatting away happily, I leaned back. The bar is so relaxing. I let myself lose track of time. Downsizes softened my thoughts. I stumbled back into my chair. You're starting to look a bit tired, buddy. I yawned in reply. It's the bar. It's making me feel sleepy. You're right. Well, I guess I've been at it for quite a while. He looked over my shoulder and clicked his tongue in disapproval. The rain hasn't slowed down a bit. I looked behind me to see the wall of water past the window myself. I guess we'll just have to get you home anyways. Oh, yeah, it's getting late. I stood up from the table and stretched. Let me walk you out, eh? I nodded in reply. I was already envisioning my warm bed. Guys, I must tell you something. Do not get attracted to him unless you are hoping to get murdered. The bar is much quieter now. I really lost track of time. We walked past the last few patrons and pushed through the door. As it shut behind us, the soothing sound of the bar was abruptly at silence, and we were left alone in the dark with the roaring rain. I parked just over here. His arm wrapped around my shoulders. Before I could protest, I was pushed into the seat of falling water. We can either push his arm away, keep pace with him, and lean into him. Can I just flirt with him just a bit, guys? I couldn't help but lean into him a bit. His firm grip was comforting, and I wanted to be out of the rain quickly, anyways. Which way were we going? It was hard to see in the dark. And suddenly, a brick wall emerged from the muck and slammed into my face. Straight's weight followed and grounded me against the rough surface. Well, are we moving a bit too fast? No. You can either beg, cry, scream. Whoa, aren't we moving a little too fast? Or remain silent. I actually don't know what to do here because in the 2018 one it was way different. And I'm not live anymore. Why? Why is it not? Am I still live? Or did it cut out? Oh, shoot. Oh, hey guys, can you not look at my friends' faces? Like, please, just anything you saw there. I thought I was not streaming. Mm-mm. Anyways, we're going back to it. Sorry, guys. We're having some troubles. Okay, we're going back. Get this banger yet again. Okay, we're going back. I'm gonna remain silent. I froze against the wall, his body grounded against me, as if daring me to say something. I couldn't. I was too shook to think. I'm really hoping this is not like freaking out. Oh, I think I know why. Menu. Okay, hold up. Yep, that's it. Were you guys on a black screen? How long were you guys on a black screen? Oh my God, were you guys on a black screen for so long? I didn't know going full would. Oh, please don't tell me that going full screen was causing that. Hold up. Hello? Oh my God, were you guys on a black screen for so long? Okay, we're catching up. Okay, great. My way to see my husband. We're on my way to see. Okay, okay, we're back, guys. Sorry about that. No, okay, hold up. We gotta fix this. Okay. Settings. Windows. Okay. Load. Okay. Here we go. Stay silent yet again. I frozen against the wall, his body grounded against me, as if daring me to say something. I couldn't. I was too in shock to think. He stifled for a moment, then twisted my wrists together behind me. The sound of a zip tie closing sent a deep chill down my spine. You know what? I should really do what I would do in like real life. We're going to scream. I tried to scream as loud as possible. With a sense of panic, I realized that his body was crushing the air from me. That was left of my scream was swallowed by the rain. A shuffle of movement then wrenched my wrists together behind me. Okay, the sound of a zip tie. I tried to pull my wrist away from his grip, but another tie tightened them around. Come on, relax. His hand slid over my mouth. It's time for you to come home. Kidnap. This is a kidnapping. Ooh, this is cool. We have some mysteries. Bite his hand, struggle to get. If we're doing what I would do in real life, bite. I maneuvered my hand just a bit down on his hand, as hard as I could. Ah! I expected him to jump backwards to get away from me, but he didn't. I realized he was breathing hard next to my ear. A biter, huh? His hand snaked up my neck. I like that. Guys, I know I said not to like him because he's a murderer, but man. A thick piece of fabric was pulling around my neck, tightened and tied quickly behind my head. Then later, a blindfold. I tried to squeal a sense of raising panic. He gripped my shoulder again and started pushing me along. I couldn't see. I can't scream. My mind racing, hoping that someone would see what was happening. But the pounding rain on my head wasted that thought away. Of course, everyone is inside. I stumbled forward, blind and completely helpless, until we finally stopped, maybe just a block away. A beep and a click. No, I was pushed forwards until I fell over the bumper of a car. Come on now. Another shove and a lift, and I was inside what I was sure was a trunk. See you at home, buddy. The trunk slammed shut. Dot dot dot. Some insane part of my mom felt like it was worth focusing on being warm and out of the rain. The sound of the engine brought me back to reality. I tried to kick at the trunk, but nothing gave at all. My feet hurt. My head hurts. I squeezed my eyes shut and tried to stay calm as I was rocked back and forth by the car's movements. Couldn't tell if I was panic playing with my senses of time or not, but the drive seemed to take forever. Eventually, I heard the pop of the driver's door opening. My heart started hammering again. A click and whoosh of air told me the trunk was open. Oh, look at you. You are so cute like that. I tried to protest, but the fabric gag muffled anything I could possibly say. My hands clasped around my shoulders and pulled me out of the trunk. I wobbled, trying to stand. He steadied me. Come on, just a bit further. He sounded excited, like I was blindfolded because he was going to surprise me with a gift. He guided me firmly across the floor. It was warm, quiet, no rain. This must be a garage. I felt myself push through the three folds of a door. Okay, be careful here. There are stairs down. I pushed a toe forward until the ground disappeared. Fear pulsed through me. Would he lie? What if it just drops? He forced me forwards until I had to find the next stair to steady myself. My half whimper, half sigh of relief was muffled by the gag. I continued my forced march down the stairs as I considered my position. If it was a garage, this must be the basement. I lunged forward. There was no next step. I'd reached the bottom. He pushed me further, just a few steps, and then stopped. Is this it? Is he going to kill me now? He clicked his tongue. You're soaked. He was right. I was shivering. Just a sec. I don't know what he expected me to do other than wait. I can't even see. I focused on the sound of a drawer being rifled through. Then I froze as a sharp point pressed lightly under my chin. This is a knife. I'm going to cut your clothes off. Where's the yes, daddy? Where's the yes, daddy? Where's the yes, daddy? Get away from him or let him do it. He has a knife. He can do anything with us. So I'm just gonna let him do it. I gulped as I stood still. What else can I do? Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you. Yet. I'm just getting those wet clothes off you. The word yet was echoing in my mind as I heard a swift rip of fabric. I gasped involuntarily as my wet clothes was peeled away from me. Soon I was standing there in nothing but my underwear. That rhymed. Oh. My arms were bound and I couldn't even cover myself. He's not just a man, but oh my god, don't make me laugh even more. I'm gonna die. He's a murderer. He's a freak. Yeah, he is a freak. He is. How'd you know? No need to be shy here. By the time we're done, you won't have to worry about that. I wanted to argue, but two heavy hands gripped my shoulders, cut off my train of thought. Sit. They pushed me down with the command. Sit on the floor or resist him. I'm gonna sit on the floor because I don't know where the hell I am. I do know where I am, and we're in his basement. I let him guide me to the floor. My arms rubbed up against a metal pole. Just relax. His voice was coming from behind me now. The zip ties holding my wrists together were sliced. Done with that. Done with what? Oh, just you wait. Just wait, Hitoshi Sensei. Just wait. We're just getting started. The zip ties holding my wrists together sliced away. Before I could comprehend my freedom, I was frozen by the characteristic zip, a rip of duct tape. My arms were pulled tight behind me and bound around the pole. The cloth in my mouth was pulled away. We're in his basement, guys. Oh, there's so many new items. Hold up, you gotta let me look at the new items. This wasn't here before, neither was this. The man's got a whole coffee toaster machine in here. I don't. Oh, wait a minute. I know what that is. Is that a baby bottle? What are you gonna do to us? Oh, wait, hold up. The blindfold was finally lifted from my face. Comfy? Uh, is that a true question? Script help. Why? Yes, don't answer him. See, these are completely new, like, options. So this is a whole, like, what do I do situation. Um, is that a trick question? No, actually. Don't answer him. Well, I suppose it was a bit silly question. Anyway, now you're dry, so you won't freeze. I want you to be 说一下嘛 Washington. Probably awake tomorrow. Tomorrow? Oh, what do you mean tomorrow? I admit I'm very excited to get started, but it's a bit late and I wanted to be properly awake too. So get some sleep. He turned towards the stairs. Oh, wait. Pig let go of him. Are you going to kill me? Why? Why me? Why are you doing this to me? Did I do something to you? You made me excited. I want to get to know you. The real you. So rest. We'll talk again tomorrow. I watched him bound up the stairs, whistling happily. The heavy sound of the door closing behind me to the jump start my panic. He's really just leaving me down here. I twisted my wrist and pulled at the bindings. I can't. I tried to calm down. I started examining the space around me. You'll see. We're just getting started. Tomorrow, you better wish you were in this live stream watching. Seems like a mostly regular basement, although a few tools sent a shiver up my spine. A muffled talking caught my attention. Huh? It was him. I could tell, but who was he talking to? I could hardly hear, but it sounded like another man. I will just tell you now, I know who that man is. I will not be playing that game. He is part of another game. I will not be playing that game. Why? It's worse than this. Okay. Scream at the other voice for help. I'm just gonna get some rest. I took a deep breath. There's no point in fighting anymore. If I sleep, maybe I'll have enough energy and try to escape tomorrow. If someone like me could ever escape. I shook the thought from my mind. I have to try. The fear finally started giving way to exhaustion. I slowly drifted into a restless sleep. Something was nudging me. Hi, Straight. Hi. Hey. Are you awake yet? My memory floated back to me, bringing fresh panic in its wake. You are very cute when you're asleep, you know. I thought coming down the stairs would wake you up. No, this can't be right. You might have slept better than me, actually. I was so excited to play with you. I couldn't rest. Uh, But now we can finally get started. This is your warning to any gore. If you are not comfortable with it, this is where it starts. So please be careful. He held up a gleaming knife. I thought about all the things I could do to you. Oh, I could do. But I think let's start simple. He moved close to me. I instantly shuffled, trying to in vain to get away from him. A hand cut my face. Where should we start? Your legs look soft. I couldn't think. I just stared at the knife as he lowered it to my exposed skin. His grip on my face tightened. Don't worry, I'll make sure to go slow. Oh, he dragged the blade across my skin slowly, as he promised. What the fuck? Is that all you got? Beg, cry, or try not to react? I gotta remember, if we're going off by the real thing, we can't. We have to beg, I think. Please, stop. Ah, but we're just getting started. He shifted his weight, seemingly to renew his excitement. His hand finally left my face as he steadied himself. He moved the knife edge against my skin, next to the original cut. Oh, I think we're supposed to struggle. Well, actually, no, we're not supposed to struggle. Fuck. I tried to jerk my leg out of the way, but it only caused the edge to cut much deeper. My blood clung to the edge of the knife in his shaking hand. I glanced back up at him and realized he was still watching me. Had he looked down at all? I cried out as a deep gash was slashed into my leg. I knew it. I knew he would be good. I could tell. His free hand slid over my thigh, roughly teasing my fresh open wounds. Show me more. He positioned the tip of the knife to point straight down into my thigh. Oh, wait. What happened to going slow? This is where it changes. So, wait. Oh, I should have not said wait. I screamed as he plunged the blade deep into my leg. I slumped over my mangled lap. My heart was pounding, spilling my blood out into the stained floor. Another rhythmic creak into my consciousness. He was panting. His fingers moved towards His fingers moved towards the hilt of the knife, still lunged into my body. That's too deep, isn't it? I went too far. I knew I would go too far. His other hand tightened around the grip. I screamed as he jerked the knife, twisted it slightly. Nah, it's too much. I know, I know. We're gonna die on night one, aren't we? What the hell is he talking about? The agony in my leg consumed me. His confusing self-argument was more than I could progress. He started to pull the knife out of me. I groaned as the studded edge of the knife tore at my mutilated flesh. I tried to breathe slowly to adjust the pain. He kept pulling knife out, slowly, agonizingly. I'm done. He matched his breathing to mine, his breaths growing deeper as well. Finally, the tip of the knife emerged from the bloody pulp. His breath, he breathed out a sigh as if he had to come out of his own leg. I remained frozen, worried that my sound or motion would make him going again. Eventually, his breathing relaxed. You're bleeding a lot. His fingers hovered over the wound he created. Too much. His hand balled into fist, withdrawing in chastity rather than violence. He let out a breath and stood up. His body finally released a fraction of the tension it was holding. Do you want me to stitch you up? You have to say this, or else you will. Uh, 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 yes, because that's really the only option I can give. I can't with him. You know it will hurt, don't you? But you know you need to stop bleeding too. You're a tough one. Survivor. Very interesting. Well, let's fix you up then. Man, look at that ass. Just joking. He has none. He turned to gather a medical kit and bottle from the cabinets behind him. He sat down and placed the objects on the ground. As he picked through it, it was a surprise to see how clean everything looked. Eventually, wrapped syringe supplies looked so out of place in his bloody fingers. Bleeds out. He tore a tiny pack and pulled out a curved needle. Anxious energy flowed through me like a wave. Why is he moving so slowly? I tore my gaze away from the needle and found the answer. He was staring at me. You're sweating. I instantly examined him in return. So you are. He lowered the needle to my torn up thigh. I twitched reflectively, anticipating pain. He lowered his knee over mine and held down my other leg firmly. He brushed the needle over the large, gaping wound. I twitched again, but his body kept mine restrained. He clicked his tongue impatiently. This will hurt. Before I could resist, the needle shot through my ruined skin. My gasp of surprise developed into a groan of pain. The stare. He pushed the needle through the other side of the wound, expelling a fresh cry. His concentration didn't waver. He kept moving the needle. In. I squirmed. Out. I screamed. He was moving faster. I couldn't keep track anymore. Why? He pulled the strings smoothly and tied them with mechanical precision. Why is he moving so quickly? Is this mercy? The waves of pain I tried to concentrate on his face. No, it's not mercy. This is obsession. He can't stop. I don't think he could even slow down. I tried to relax as he finished. Eventually, he paused, scanning my leg. I finally lowered my gaze and held in a gasp. A lip bite. Anyways, if you want to see the little gushes we have, they're perfect. The length of the cut strings, the distance between the stitches, something about the unwavering informality made me uneasy. He was panting and sweating. What do you think, Nellie Baskin? Uh, oh, I know what he called us, by the way. They're perfect. We're gonna flirt with him. He let out a genuine laugh. I wasn't sure if he picked up on my incredulous tone. By the way, those answers I did not know what to pick, by the way. Well, I had an inspiring canvas. Anyways, we still have one more thing to do. I balked at the idea of any more torture. Need to clean you up. I let out a small sigh of relief. It would be no good if you got infected. I looked down at my freshly stitched bloody thighs. The angry blush of bruising was already spreading out from the wounds. He opened another pocket from his medical kit. It had a wipe inside. This will sting a bit. I sucked in a breath, prepared for the worst. Yet he moved fairly gently. He rubbed the wipe over my leg, carefully cleaning the blood. It did sting a bit near the cuts, but certainly not as bad as anything I had endured. I gasped as his hands dipped between my thighs. There's blood here, too. He seemed to enjoy my reaction. I tried not to think too hard about it. There. Mostly cleaned. Mostly. He grabbed the bottle beside the medkit. This will sting. A lot. He opened the bottle and immediately poured it over my injuries. I'm not screaming at the top of my lungs, but I screamed at the instant immense burn. I thought it was acid at first, but thankfully, the pain began to subside quickly. Alcohol. Should be nice and clean now. I felt my body slumping forwards, pulling the bonds on my wrists. I could barely feel them. Feeling a bit worn out. Now that the pain was starting to dull, my head was starting to feel heavy. I couldn't think of a response, but it didn't seem like he was expecting one. He cut my face in his hand. If you could see me, guys, I so badly want to pick it, but ignore it. I was so overwhelmed from the explosion of pain just beginning to fade. I barely noticed him. I could see why you might be tired. Oh, I can see why you might be tired after all that. That was just a bit extreme, but you were very exciting. The bubbling pain was distracting me. What the hell is he talking about? I'm so glad I brought you home. I feel like I'm getting to know you very well. As much as I want to push you to the edge, I want to make this last. So I'll let you rest. We'll have time for all that later. He stood up straight and motioned to leave. We can flirt with him, guys. Uh, don't leave me. Oh? Aren't you scared to be lonely? I shrank back into the pool. I hadn't stopped my outburst, and I barely understood it. Don't worry, Ray. Just rest, and I'll be back to play with you again. I promise. Okay, I'm gonna warn you about the tools that are up here. None of them will be used. The tools he will use on us go somewhere else. He finally turned to walk away as I wallowed in my pain and embarrassment. The stairs creaked as he stepped casually up to the door. With a heavy thud, I knew I was alone again. I let out a sigh. For a while, I could hear footsteps, but eventually, only silence remained with me. The pain in my legs was dull throb. I tried to consider my options. Okay. Hi, Ren. Oh, what was that? Hey, come back. Help me. Just as Hopeless closed in on me again, I heard thumping. I should have not done that. Hold up, can I go back? Can I go back, please? Hold up, can I go? Oh man, hey, oh man. Okay, the door opened and heavy footsteps descended. I, whoa there, buddy. About what do you leave? Hey, buddy. I recoiled against the pole. My heart was pounding. I wasn't sure if it was out of fear or. I tried not to look at him. I heard you calling. Was someone down here? What if we turn to the truth? I don't know what I saw. I think someone was looking at me, but it's dark, and it was so fast. Oh, I waited for him to continue to explain. Oh la la. But he just seemed to think for a moment. I think you should just try to get some sleep. What? You'll need your rest. Big day tomorrow. I shuddered at the thought. Relax. No one will bother you tonight. Before I could reply, he turned and left. He climbed the stairs and shut the door. I simply sat there, bewildered for a moment. Did I even actually see anything? Something was bothering me about what he said, but I couldn't put my finger on it. I huffed and sighed and slumped against my bonds. We are going to stay awake. No, I have to do something. Okay, he's not there anymore. Okay, this is a good time to look. Oh, there's a door there. That's new. There's really nothing I can't. That's another door. Okay. Oh, shit. I went too fast. Suddenly, one of my hands popped out of the tape. That's freaky. I froze, not quite believing I was free. It worked. My heart started racing. What do I do now? I don't think I'd get this far. I leaned against the pole and shakily got to my feet, wincing as my stitches protested. Okay, what we not need to do is go up these stairs. If you go up these stairs, you are dead meat. What is in here? Rags, jugs of cleaner, attachment for tool parts. I desperately swept my hands over the shelves, hoping for anything useful. I caught on something plastic. I carefully pulled the small card out of the cabinet. It was a driver's license, but it definitely wasn't Straight's. It was a middle-aged looking guy, bald on the top. Why? My throat contracted as I realized this man is probably dead. He was probably down here, just like me. I hesitantly put it back into the cabinet and closed it, and I tried to forget about it. Okay, oh, we can really look. I do not want to go up those stairs. Anything. What was that? Okay, so this. Can we turn on the light? No. We're gonna have to get something to drink. I looked around and found a mini fridge. I popped it open and found a single cheap beer and roast beef sandwich in a plastic bag. Just as the sight of the food made my stomach rumble vigorously. Fear must have been masking it before, but I was starving. Eat it. You're gonna have to eat it. I grabbed the sandwich and tore the package open. I stuffed it into my mouth and basically moaned into it. My ravenous hunger drove me to take huge bites. After nearly choking, I pulled out the beer and cracked it open before immediately chugging it. Relief washed over me as the liquid helped the sandwich go down. I didn't care about the taste. I was far too hungry and thirsty. I finished every bit of the sandwich and every drop of the beer. I took a moment just to bask in the sensation of fullness after so long. Eventually, I gathered my strength to leave the afterglow of my meal. I placed the bag and empty can back in the fridge where I found them. Then I closed the fridge and sighed. There's a lot better. Okay. A row of furious wrenches, and I was considering their possibility as a weapon. A glinted of metal caught my eye. Near the back of the drawer, a knife. I pulled it out as my heart started pounding. Take it. Oh yeah, this is what I was looking for. I gripped the knife and closed the drawer. Now we have a knife. La 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 la. Plastic cutlery, bottle opener, and a pack of zip ties. Memories of the bar rushed into my head unbinded. Food! I pushed the drawer closed as if to shut them. Those aren't going to help me now. Can we go? Okay, so it looks like we can't Oh, there's no hammer up there. Okay. I limped over to the cabinet under the sink and opened it. I dug through tape, screws, nail screws. I have an annoyance. Nothing useful. Okay. I flipped the knife over in my hand and started thinking. If I stay down here, he's bound to come back down eventually. I have to catch him off guard. But it could be hours, maybe longer. I just can't stand here. I can't fall asleep either. A terrifying idea surfaced in my mind. What if I yell for him again? I tilted the knife, studying my dark reflection. Would he still come? I tried to remember anything useful from our session. He kept getting excited when I was in pain. That's it. I know what to do. I found a spot out of view from the staircase and to wait. Oh, fuck. I didn't say fuck. I took a deep breath and refuted my lines in my head. Okay. I wiped the sweat off my hands and gripped the handle of the blade. It's now or never. I can't scream again. It hurts straight. I could lace my voice with as much fear and panic as I could. It wasn't exactly hard. The thud upstairs began sliding deadlock, and the creak was of a heavy door. Yes, he came bulging down the stairs. I tried to prepare myself, pushing down my lack of confidence. He turned the corner and this is how we die, guys. I'm sure of it. My aim was true, but my thrust was halted by his grip. It was suddenly my muscles against his. Oh, damn, we got him straight in the man boob. I put every ounce of desperation, my will to survive behind my knife. But the element of surprise was gone, and my condition limited my strength. Oh man, he pushed us to the ground. Oh wait, no, by the wall. One pivot and one slip, and I was slammed against the wall. The wind was knocked out of me. Time seemed to slow as I stunned. The knife was wrestled from my grip. The potential of my reality flipped. For a single endless moment, my ground crumbled. My sky fell. Oh, damn it, we're dead. Then the knife plunged in my back. It left and stabbed me twice more before finally being tossed to the floor. Oh no. His body pressed against mine. I tried to move, breathe, grasp, but I couldn't. His hands crept onto my body and clung to my side. The pressure in his body were smothering me. I tried again and again to take a single breath. The bristles of his stubble pressed against my face. He closed in all around, suffocating. I lunged with a cough, spitting blood from my mouth. Oh, that's why I can't breathe. I never thought you tried something like that. Ray. He held me tightly, and I was grateful for the warmth. I could feel his heart beating faster and faster as mine slowed down and finally stopped. Dead Club! You were stabbed in the back. Okay, we are literally going to have to start from here. Okay, tell the truth. We're just gonna skip because we already know what happens here. I'm still gonna try and staying awake. First, we're just gonna get out our binds. I feel like what we have to do is we have to get it out of the mini fridge, the sandwich, because we need it for our health. Definitely gonna want to get our sanity down just a bit, and okay, we're gonna rest. I returned to the pole and leaned against it with a sigh. I've done all I can. Now I need some rest. I slid down until I was in my original position. I considered the card duct tape on the floor. I'd better put this back over my wrists. A plan started to form in my mind. It's loose enough now. I should be able to get out of it if I need to. I pulled the loosened tape back over my wrist and sat looking exactly how he left me. Then finally, I let my head drop. Oh, droop. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. My body ached from climbing. That's right, I was climbing a tree. I grabbed and pulled, fighting through a thick canopy. Can you see it yet? Frustration and sharp branches clawed at me. Just a little more. Are you looking? My head burst into clear night air. I saw a mountain and a forest. Look. What? What am I supposed to? My body frozen. Cold sweat covered my palms. Are they? Where are they? Something smiled as I stared into the sky. There was no moon. There were no stars. No, there was nothing. Only nothing. I looked down at the world shifted. Why don't you let go? My hand slipped as I tried to grasp the rough branches. They flowed through my fingers as my legs dangled into the sky. No! I couldn't hold on. This couldn't stay still. I love you so much. I fell into the void. Ugh. Something was shaking me. Good morning, Marita. Oh, may Liubinjan. Or should I say, good noon. You were sleeping very deeply. It was the beer. My nervous system was awake, but my brain was still catching up. The dull throb in my legs made itself known against my will. I wanted to let you rest, but I can't just wait any longer. We have so much to do. I knew I wasn't going to like where this was going, but somehow I was surprisingly glad for the company. But first, a couple things. You don't mind if I film? Oh, fucking god damn it, I messed up. I was gonna kill us. What do you mean, film? No, you can't film me. I'm sure. Why even ask me? You're gonna do whatever you want. He laughed in response. I am. I just wanted to know what you think. But it seems like you're ready to let me do what I want. That's good. Don't worry, you won't even notice. We're gonna die. I looked around, trying to find the camera. See? I couldn't find it. I sighed and let go. I'm sure the camera is the least of my problems. He suddenly. Why are there so many people here now? He suddenly pulled something out of from his pocket, causing me to flinch slightly. I also have something for you. A granola bar. I realize I've been forgetting to feed you. I can't have you passing out from hunger of, of all reasons. You need your energy. He unwrapped the bar and held it up to my face. Eat it. Eat the bar carefully. JK, I will not eat that bar carefully. I leaned forward and took a tiny bite of the bar. I watched him carefully for his reaction, or some kind of trick. He probably simply held the bar patiently. Hunger began to overtake my cautious. I started eating the bar in irasciment. I'm not eating that mysterious. I'm not eating that mysterious food. Sorry, I ignore his attentive stare. The bar was less sweet than I expected. It tasted more like some kind of healthy meal replacement thing. Before I knew it, he was holding a piece too small for me to bite away. He took my momentary hesitation as an invitation. He brushed the last bit between my fingers of my lips, brushing his fingers over my skin just a little too long. He stood up and dusted his hands off on his shirt. The tiny meal did make me feel a little better. Um, thank you. You leaned forward slightly as I spoke. After all the pain yesterday, it felt nice. You're so sweet. And you're very welcome, of course. Ah, my relief was so short lived. He was staring at me. I shifted nervously as he studied my body. No. Your stitches look pretty good. I turned down at my mangled body. My throat tightened. You look scared. He shifted his weight just a bit closer. 2 nights alone, tied to a pole in a strange man's basement. I'm sure you know that no one will find you here. So, it's just you, Fudge. It's just you and me. And you know I'm gonna kill you. Do you think you'll be die? Oh, will I just play with you again? I squeezed my legs together. What is he going on about? Maybe I'll cut all your new stitches open. Or maybe I'll gut one of your organs and make you eat it. I bet you'd look so cute with your liver in your mouth. You're going a bit pale. Okay. I have a better idea. I really didn't want to hear any more of his ideas. I almost wish he'd just stop talking and get it over with. Why don't I let you have some control, eh? By the way, eating that beer and drinking, well, eating that beer, holy moly, drinking that beer and eating that sandwich did a lot of my sanity. This is what this is. This is my health bar. Your sanity is basically, these both are what keep you alive. If you have less than, if you don't have enough, if your sanity is dead, you will ask Stray to kill you, and if your health is down, he will kill you. So, just let you know why I've been focusing so much on those, and also that green heart right there. Why don't I let you have some control, huh? You get to choose what we do next. Please, no more. I choose you letting me go. So much fast. Wait patiently. I swallowed nervously. Just imagine him going through his work. He turned to the cabinets and took his time looking at all the different tools. I couldn't quite see what he was doing, but I heard a click. Yes, this is good. Marvelous versus, manual versus automatic. Don't want any control. A hot flush crept up to my cheeks. I didn't want to answer. He laughed and knelt down next to me. Okay, I'll use both of them. Wait. Oh, okay, guys, hold up. I'm gonna wait for you guys' response. Do you guys want me to use the hammer or the drill? I want to see what you guys pick. I see none of them. The problem is that you either A, get one of them, or B, get all of them. Drill. I'm gonna wait. Oh god, this is a hard choice. One says drill, the other says hammer. Oh, never mind. We get hammer. Oh no. Hold up. I'm gonna save here so you guys can both get your drill and hammer. We're getting both. You guys asked for it because you wanted to decide. Okay, let's start with the drill. Ah, ah. He held it in front of me and pulled the trigger, demonstrating its power. I flinched, and he barely noticed. I've given your leg a lot of attention. Maybe this time, hmm? He aimed the point of the drill at me. I watched the lower bit hover over various parts of my body. P.S. guys, please leave now. This is gonna get gory if you are not fine with gore. Both it is. I was paralyzed, barely willing to breathe. He tapped my arm with a drill. I think it's time I played with your arm. Guys, oh man. 6 feet. 6 feet, please. Man, I'll let this dude do anything to me. Like, guys, do you see him? Okay, he pressed the blunt, motionless tip into my bicep, threshing, oh, with threshing force. Are you ready? No. In that moment, in the next moment, the noise of pain exploded like a bomb in my mind. Blood splattered my face as the bit shredded the skin and muscle of my bicep. My scream outlasted the whirl of the drill. As that died too, I realized that he had also been yelling with me. He was trembling with excitement, and I could feel it through the metal deep in my arm. More. He pulled out the bit and pressed the bloody tip to my skin, just a bit lower on my arm. No, no more, please. You had a chance to control this. He reached out to caress my cheek with his free hand. I was shaking under his hand, but the touch somehow calmed me a little bit. But you were too scared. And now you have to deal with the consequences of that. No worries. We'll get to do both of them, okay? We'll get to do both of them. I will go back to both of them for you guys. He pulled the trigger and I was again enveloped in true agony. I couldn't stop from thrashing like an animal, even though all it did was make the damage worse. Finally, the drill died down. As soon as I stopped screaming, I was wrecked with a sob. My arms was throbbing so painfully I felt like my fingertips were broken. I watched in horror as the drill bit still slid out of my body and released a well of blood. I never quite got to the bone. I could seem to make sense of his words. I tried to put together the sound in my head like an impossible puzzle. Let's switch gears. I watched him thrust a clenched fist in front of me and opened and revealed nails. I wanted to beg, to scream, but I couldn't seem to put my own thoughts into words. All that came out was a garbled mess of panic. He plucked a nail from the group, then held it over my bleeding arm. The bulging, swollen mess of my bicep flinched, but my blood twisted, kept it firmly in place. No. He teased the edge of my frayed skin and pushed the tip of the nail into my wound slowly. His entire body moved against me as he pushed the nail in bit by bit, but the sound of his sudden breathing it was taking all of his effort to maintain control of himself. I didn't bother trying to hold my own reaction back anymore. I moaned and cried out as he pushed the nail deeper until the nail hit resistance. My bone. I assumed in a haze of terror. God damn, it's time for the hammer, guys. I looked in his eyes and saw him raising the hammer with his other hand. Froze. It was as if the ground opened underneath to swallow me. The muscles as his arm flexed. Oh, give me a moment, guys. Okay. And the hammer came crashing down. It was like a firework exploded in my arm. I shrieked until my throat was raw. I'm gonna butcher that, but a cascade of fear and anger and thoughts I couldn't even understand, assailed any consciousness. Come on, that was just one. Just one. Just one? He revealed another nail, and my thought became more than a shattered glass. Shattered, filled my head and my veins with this linctured pause, the second nail into the other bloody hole. And again, the hammer rose, smeared with blood. And again, it smashed the nail into my body, driving two heaves. Oh, driving two halves of my bone apart. I couldn't separate the noise of my head from the noise I was hearing or making anymore. All my senses reported a measure of suffering. And my brain had given up on sorting any of it. Running around. An alarm was going off in my head. He said something. Huh? I said I can't let you be running around. I know you've been good to that pole, but just in case. I didn't understand what he was saying. I'm not running around. I'm not even. He was holding the drill again. There was a screw mixed with my nails. Oh man, we forgot to put them in his. What is it? In his. What was it, God? What was it? This autistic mind. He's autistic. He needs to have it in perfect, in order. He's gotta have everything in a fucking. Okay, he turned the drill inch, urged a bit with strange, effortless grace. I wondered if he was really moving like that, or if I was going insane. He moved back and positioned the screw over my kneecap. Oh God! It finally clicked to me. He doesn't want me to be able to walk. He steadied the screw and pushed the point into my skin. I simply watched him. Oh, my mouse is in the way, guys. Give me a moment to get that mouse out of the way. Some part of me that should be screaming seemed to have broken. He clicked the tip of the drill into the screw. My scream filled the basement as he pulled the trigger. Oh, I should have warned you. Oh, we're really bad. Red! The screw immediately tore apart my cartilage and wrenched my kneecap apart in ways I never knew it would. I can feel my joint. Me too. I tasted blood. I coughed and choked on my own scream, trying not to throw up. My throat was being torn apart too. I fell forward, my dead weight straining against my bonds. Oh no. Are you all out of jam, buddy? His voice sounded like it was far away, like I was spilling under the surface of rising water. I felt him close again, straddling me. His hands crept over my skin. Come on, stay awake. He started feeling me lower and lower. And okay, guys, this is where unconventional sex comes. Please leave, leave for a bit. Leave, please, please, please. If you're not comfortable with that, I will be flirting with myself. I'm going to be a mess when I read this. Until he was cupping my ass and pulling me closer. He stopped for a moment and withdrew a pocket knife. Oh, hell no, I must stay awake. I immediately squirmed under him, expecting more violence. Wait, is this not the part? Oh, but he suddenly reached behind me and sliced the tape holding my wrist together. Suddenly, he grabbed my shoulders and shoved me to the floor. I hissed in pain as the nails still lunged and my flesh was squeezed. His hands pushed my face into the concrete. The next moment, he was pulling my underwear off. His intentions became crystal clear as his fingers slipped between my legs from behind. He teased, remember guys, leave if you're not fine with RAPE. He teased my entrance, keeping me pinned to the floor. I wanted to squirm away. But the pain of moving was too much. I could only push my arm and knee out to the side. It kept the nails and screws from escaping the floor, but it left me totally defenseless. I heard a zipper open. He took my spreading legs as an invitation. His brutalizing body and mind didn't have the strength to resist him. He positioned himself and forced him side ruthlessly. My hoarse voice could hardly express the agony this new violence. His own voice, however, made no trouble letting out a shameless moan above me. I tried to stay as motionless as possible to prevent further abuse of my wounds. But it seemed impossible. He wasted no time working into a pounding rhythm. My body refused to adapt to his thickness. Every motion was more than I could take. His weight was crushing and his breathing was hot on my neck. The familiar senses of distance started to pull me under again. My body began to relax. As my subconsciousness resigned, broke down, I laid against the concrete as he used my body. Come on. Don't pass out yet. A hand grabbed my punctured arm and squeezed, wrenching another scream from me. I could feel the desperate effort on his aroused inside me. Another dizziness brutal thrust tore me apart. His panting and groaning gained immensely with his movements. Every fresh wave of pain, I began to lose grip on my consciousness again. Just as I started to slip under, his teeth sank into my neck. He bit down and slammed inside me, but I didn't have the strength to cry out anymore. I started to lose focus, but I could feel his, throbbing, pumping his, inside. I stayed limp on the floor as he eventually rose off my back. I barely heard him cleaning up and calming down. Eventually, he dragged my lifeless body back to the pole and taped my wrists back together. God. He snapped his fingers in front of me, then sighed at my lack of responsiveness. Maybe that was a little too much, but you were so. He made a strange sound, like he was holding back some animal noise instead. You were perfect. He gripped the head of the nail lunged in my arm. The way you scream makes me, it makes me feel crazy. I winced as he yanked the nail and tossed it aside. It was nowhere near the pain I endured, but I was already well past my limits. His finger closed around the second nail. I'm glad you couldn't choose. He pulled the other nail out just as quickly. That was more fun, anyways. He finally backed off and hovered over the screw. I can't imagine what was coming, so I tensed up with every tiny shred of energy I had left. He wedged his fingers beneath the head of the screw and the bloody skin underneath, and wrenched it out with a grunt. It was like a lightning strike through my legs, but I couldn't seem to scream anymore. He sighed with contentment. You really are something special. I felt like a discarded heap of torn up nerves ending in meat. I forgot to clean you up. Hmm. He walked away, doing something with the cabinets I couldn't be bothered to watch. Eventually, he returned with the medical pack I saw last time. You won't need any stitches this time. Well, your holes are tiny. I don't like that laugh of yours. Get out of here. He laughed lightly, but I couldn't see what was funny. He took his time with a warm, wet cloth cleaning any bleeding wounds. The presser just evaluated the injuries, but something but the cloth was slightly relaxing. Then he wrapped the holes in clean white bandages. I wondered for a moment why he was even bothering. Am I going to die down here anyways? There. I don't want you to have any infections. I want you to be fresh and awake for me. My heart pounded for a moment as I frantically wondered if he could read my mind. I let you rest. I let out an involuntary sigh and closed my eyes. Good night, Merlitpin. I heard him walk up the stairs and close the door. I was finally alone. I groaned and forced myself to stay awake. I have to do something. I have to find some way out of here. I won't last much longer. My body wouldn't answer the desperation of my mind. I couldn't even seem to keep my head up. I sighed and surrendered to sleep. Hi, Rena. Huh? I froze, not understanding what I was seeing for a moment. The figure in front of me was definitely not him. I couldn't sleep. I pulled my aching legs towards myself. Those ears and tail? Am I dreaming? I'm not gonna hurt you. I just wanted to take a look at you. I couldn't seem to find my voice. I could only stare at him. After I got over most of the intentional shock, I realized that he was staring at me too. I thought I was used to wearing nothing but my underwear, but I shifted my legs to try and hide my body a little. Oh, mm, mm, who are you? We can't say what are you all. He'll get defensive. Ren. Oh, I'm Ray. I know. He talks about you a lot. He straight appeared in my mind like a lightning strike. I knew that. Without a doubt, I was awake. 1,000 questions exploded in my mind. One rose on the top and fell out of my mouth before I could recognize them or organize them. Will you help me? I can't. Look, it's not that I don't want to, okay? I want to last a long time. As long as you're alive, he'll leave me. But he doesn't know I'm here. I'm not supposed to be down here. Hold up, we're gonna save. You're not with him? Are you like me then? What happened if he finds. Okay. Are you like me then? He sighed. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Do you see this collar? It's a shot collar. And he always has a remote for it. If I do anything wrong or if I step outside the house, it'll electrocute me. I took a moment to progress the onslaught of new information. So you can't do anything. Now you're getting it. Then why? Uh, okay, okay, then why? Why do you even come down here? If you don't, if you know you can't help me and it's this big risk, why? It's been months since I've been able to talk to someone else. I see. I try to calm the storm in my head. I don't think he's dangerous, but I don't think he can save me either. Look, I can't help you much, but he suddenly crouched down at the floor. Sometimes he takes me down here and leaves me. So I hid this. He lifted up a grate of the drain in the middle of the floor. Then he withdrew a tiny pill bottle. Painkillers. Oh, hi, Ren. He approached me with the pill on his finger. Then he lifted it to my mouth. I couldn't help but notice a large curved claw on his fingertip. What if he's lying? Guys, what if he was lying? I shook my head internally. None of that matters. I leaned forward, and he pushed the pill between my lips. It was difficult to swallow with my dry mouth, but I eventually managed. He put the bottle and the grate back. If you're alone, you can get it with your feet. It's not easy, but it's not like you'll have anything else to do. One last thing. The night footage gets deleted automatically after a couple days. He won't find out if you don't give him a reason to check. So don't give him a reason to check. Anyway, I have to go. I've pushed this too far already. Thank you, Ren. Stay alive, Ray. As long as you can. I really have to go now. He turned and left, moving driftily to the stairs. The door to the basement opened a moment too soon. Ren backed away as heavy footsteps cracked down the stairs. I feel you were sneaking down here. Ren's demeanor changed entirely. Straight, I'm sorry, it was my fault. Straight turned his attention to me. I was making noise and he was just making sure I was still tied up. Really? I didn't know you were so eager to help, Ren. Oh, I have an idea. Why don't you have a go with Ray? What? No, I can't. No. Wait. Uh, I. God, no, he's a dog. Sorry. Straight opens the door and receives a handful of zip ties. Then he moved behind me and approached my wrist with a pull. Let's get you out of there. You can't be serious. Ren? I pleaded desperately, but he wouldn't look at me in the eye. Straight cut through the tape holding my wrists together. Oh my! Hi there, Straight. Before I could do or say anything, he pulled me by the wrists onto the floor. Then He smashed my wrists together, and by the way, guys, I don't know what the fuck is happening here, so if you guys are uncomfortable, please leave. My wrists together and fastened them with a tie over my head. Ren, straight gestured to my helpless body on the floor. Go ahead. Am I about to be double teamed? Ren sighed and approached me. I'll try to be gentle. Come on, don't act so shy. I grasped his straight, knelt down, and yanked. I'm about to be double teamed. Off in front of him. I've seen you with the vid. Okay, yes, please, please. I'm about to be naughty. Oh shit. Okay. I've seen you with the videos. Not the time. Okay, yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, you do. Time for that later. I expected Ren to argue, protest, anything, but he didn't. No time, Reagan. No time, right, right. You gotta get. He knelt in front of me and pulled down his sweats. Oh, Pen! He ignored my protest and pushed my mangled legs. No, she said, I'm not good. He mangled legs apart easily. Just relax. This is going to happen anyway, so don't bother fighting it. His voice was flat and offended. I tried to struggle, but Straight held me tight. Okay, no, Ray, get out of your head. As Ren mounted me, the reality of the situation became clear. I wasn't going to be allowed to fight back. I felt Ren's body against mine. I shifted in shock as I noticed he was completely hard already. Light from the staircase was glistening off his electric collar. He can't stop this any more than I can. He wasted no time positioning himself, but he did move slowly. Oh man. No, get ahead of yourself. My God. He pushed into me, allowing my body some time to adjust to him. But he never stopped. I knew he was trying to make it a little easier for me. I clenched my jaw and tried not to cry out. Despite his pain, the violation was just as inseparable as Straight. He buried himself fully inside of me and let out a long breath. I tried not to think about watching Straight watching. We both knew we couldn't just stay still. He pulled out halfway and shoved himself back inside. My own discomfort seemed to be reflected in his movements. He moved again, shakily and hesitant. His tiny voice at the back of my head told me to comfort him. I tried to bring my arms in front of me again, imagining a light touch may be reassuring. A clawed hand shot out and pinned my arm back above my head. He pumped inside me harder. I laid there, paralyzed and shocked into silence. His hesitation seemed to evaporate. His hand stayed on my bandaged arm and squeezed. I yelped at an unexpected assault as his hand only tightened. Ren, my arm, that hurts. I wanted to believe it was a mistake. I was answered with claws and a brutal thrust. Hot tears pricked at the corners of my eyes. Why? Straight hurt me so much more, but something about this was so wrong. And please, you don't. His hand moved to my neck and dug into my throat. Shut up. He was bucking into me in rough, careless speed now. He was panting and growling. He started to feel larger and harder inside me. I twisted in pain beneath him. Suddenly, both his hands slapped onto my hips. I cried out as his claws dug deep into my flesh. He pulled me bruisingly against himself as he came. For what felt like ages, he just panted and twitched inside me. Then finally, he huffed and puffed out painfully. He brutally pulled his pants back up and refused to look at me. Well? A few moments of both of us refusing to answer him. He chuckled. Anyways, you can't leave Ray like that. Ren let out a regurgitated sigh. He pulled my underwear back onto my body, ignoring the mess. Then he grabbed my arms and wrenched them, dragging my body back to the pole. Despite everything I just experienced, I was still surprised at how strong he was. That's better. I felt him tug through the zip tie and replace it with fresh duct tape. I didn't have any fight left in me to try anything. Relax, you did great. I knew he was sure as hell wasn't talking to me. Ren didn't answer him. He only seemed eager to leave. I love the way you look when you stop pretending. Come on, let's let Ray rest, huh? Ren seemed eager to leave, and Straight followed him soon after. Oh my god, I don't know anything that's happening after this. Oh my god, I don't know anything. As I climbed the stairs and shut the door, I felt numb. Like another dusty tool forgotten in the basement. I sighed and leaned against my familiar pole. If I see you at those stairs, friend, I will. Okay, good. Wait, hold up. We can take. Get me out of this duct tape. Fuck. The tape wasn't bulging. All I'm doing is wasting my energy. I leaned back into feet. The painkiller Ren gave me started to work. I relaxed as the pain of my injury slowly died down a bit. Eventually, I fell asleep. No, 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 I forgot. Oh shit. We should have not struggled. Good morning. It's time to wake up. I opened my eyes reluctantly. Even the usual rush of terror I felt as I remembered where I seemed to be muted. I knew my body was falling apart. Maybe I just didn't have anything left to be afraid with anymore. You've lasted a long time. His voice cut through the fog of my thoughts. I'm very happy for this. I didn't even have the energy to groan or reply. It was positive energy. But you're not looking so good. Your knee is swelling a lot. You drove a screw into it. It really hurts. Is that so? It does look very sensitive. Oh shit. Can you leave me alone, please? He recoiled as I approached me and crouched down. Please don't. He ignored my protest and slid his hand under my knee. Still, the pain blossomed like a flame, even though his touch was feathered light. You're doing quite well. You're very, unswifted. Robust. He laughed lightly. You make me forget words. He squeezed my knee and I lunged forward in agony. I hissed in discomfort as he continued. I want to try something a bit more different with you today. Don't make that face. It will be easy. But first, hmm, I need you off that pole. This is the end. I'm gonna die 'cause I don't have the red heart. Ooh. My mind raced as he stood up. You can be good if I untie you, right? I immediately nodded in response. Good. He stepped behind me and grabbed one of my bonded arms. I felt cold metal blade slip between my wrist and cut the tape. I shivered. I didn't even notice the knife in his hand before. His grip on my arm pulled me upwards. I stumbled on stiff injured leg, but he braced me against his body and held me steadily. There you go. Ugh. If we attack him, we do not have enough energy. Reason with him. You really don't need to do anything to me today. I'm already beat up from yesterday, and if you do anything else, I might die. That won't be fun, right? You are adorable, but I can't stop now. I've been thinking about what I'm going to do with you all night. Now come on. Oh man, I'm gonna die. He led me to what I thought was a table. Have that stuff, he's gonna saw me. Till I saw from this angle it was a table saw. I instantly tried to slow down, but he pushed me along until I was standing in front of it. My now familiar sense of panic rose and closed in my throat. Okay, I gotta get this mouse ready because I know this is gonna be a fighting scene. His heavy hand pressed against my back until I was bent over the table. Do you know what this is? It's a table saw? Correct. Well, it's a machine. I felt a finger touch the back of my head. Really love machines. Did I ever tell you that? The finger started drawing circles aimlessly on the back of my skull. I like to pull them apart and figure them out. But there's more to that than that. His wistful tone felt so out of place, pushing against a motionless saw. Machines are all made by people for a purpose. Ah, ah, intention. He began to stroke my head like some kind of pet. I love to look for that intention, the reason people make what they make, why they do what they do. I didn't really know what he was trying to say, but I wasn't too eager for him to stop talking. What do you feel when you look at that blade? Oh, it'd be really awesome if you didn't turn it on. He laughed. Well, that's normal, I guess. Not very good though, right? Even if wasn't about to turn it on and push you into it. I stiffened as a cold bead of sweat rolled down my back. People think machines are ugly. More ugly. Repulsive. People make the machines, but they don't want to look at them. I find that very interesting. But it does make some sense, doesn't it? Intentions can be very ugly. Oh no, I have just a click, a high pitched medical scream, and the saw came to right life in front of my face. My body moved on its own, straining against it, desperately trying to get away from the saw. His hand gripped the back of my head. I pushed against the table, clinging and screaming and trying to get away of purchase. I yelled and begged, but my voice was lost in the noise. My weakened body's desperate thrashing didn't seem to affect him at all. Can I please no please the muscles in his arms pressed my face closer and to the spinning table. Hold up, I'm making sure. Like a concrete wall crushing me. Is he really going to kill me like this? I screamed and cried, but it only seemed to waste my extreme limit strength. My nose was millimeters from the machine now. I couldn't spare any effort to scream anymore. The only scream of the blade filled the air now. And still, he pushed. Oh God, no! Fuck. God, fuck, I knew. The world disc seemingly to practically touch me. Just as my strength was given out, his iron grip softened. I let myself fall to the table just beside the saw. He bent over my body, pressing me into the vibrating table. Ah, almost did it. His voice was a little hard to hear from over the saw, but he spoke very close to my ear. That would have been no fun. You would have died right there. Oh shit, I clicked too far. I felt his gut bounce against me as he laughed. I didn't know if it was the built way he spoke about killing me, or if it was the noise, but it felt lightheaded. Through the dizziness, I began to register something else. His gut wasn't the only thing. The only thing rubbing against my eyes. He kind of raped me again. I could feel him fully hard. God, he's gonna rape me again. Roughly against me. A fight broke out in my head. Is this better or not? I clung to the frantic hope. Maybe he'll forget about the saw. So when he pulled down my underwear and unzipped his pants, I didn't fight it. Fingers slicked with what I could only assume was spit played around my entrance. For a moment I was surprised he'd bothered to prepare me in any way at all. But my surprise was short-lived. Only a second later his thick shaft replaced his fingers as he roughly forced inside me. I cried out weakly, but the only sound was drowned out in the roar of the saw. It didn't waste any time warming up. He immediately pulled out and slammed back in, causing my whole body to bounce on the table. The pain was immense, but my fear of the saw still remained at the front of my mind. He launched into a brutal pace and fucked me over the table. Each thrust slammed his hips bluntly against the side. I heard a moan above me. It must have been too loud to get through the noise. My legs shakingly struggled to fight some stability. But it was futile. I was completely at his mercy. Without slowing his pace at all, his hands began to wander over my back. One sweaty palm moved down the length of my arm until it reached my wrist. He instantly jerked my body forward. No, 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 no. His hand closed around my wrist and pushed it over the top of the table, grinding slowly over the surface. No, every slam deep inside my sensitive core pushed my wrist a little further forwards. With a new rush of panic, I saw his guiding path. His imprisoned hand was being, my imprisoned hand was being forced closer and closer to the spinning blade. I tried to beg and scream, but it was lost in the noise. I squirmed pitifully, writhing with my disciplined energy. This he noticed, but he only responded with an animalistic groan and a faster pace. My body stretched painfully as he seemed to get harder. My terror exploded as my fingers approached the jaw. I lost my finger, and then in one swift motion, he pushed my hand in the saw, severing my ring and pinky fingers. I froze in shock as he slammed into me one last time, pumping cum deep inside as possible. The saw finally stopped, but my ears were still ringing. Oh, God. I kept looking at the stubs on my hand. Is this someone else's hand? I was only variously aware of emotion as he dragged my limp body back to the pole. A trail of blood following me. It's my hand. It's my hand. It's my... Dots decorated, nerves fired, pain thoroughly found its way into my brain. It took only moments to process from warmth to excruciating torment. Yet somehow it felt a strange sense of relief. Oh God! Hello, baby. Oh, you're gonna purr to my mic. Pain was familiar. It was something I understood. I didn't even need to scream. I didn't have even it in me. Can you hear me? I looked up at him, the source of the pain. You look like you're in shock. I heard his voice, but my mind wasn't forming a reply. My gaze dragged over his body. Medkit. That means it's over. Acid lightning shot through my arm as he picked it up and held my hand. Tears were flowing down my face. What did that start? He held the bleeding remains of my hand as if he was about to ask me to dance. A dark husk of laugh escaped my mouth. The image was funny. Oh, have I broken you? Break? I rolled the word in my mind, but I couldn't find its meaning. Meanwhile, he raised the fingers to his lips. He ran his tongue over my index, lapping at the blood that covered it. I shivered as a jolt of pain through my arm. Even my undamaged fingers hurt. The agony spread like radiation. Oh man, freaky. I twitched in surprise as he pulled both my remaining fingers in his mouth. The radial pain wasn't enough to distract me from feeling his tongue. The hot, wet muscle slipped between and around my fingers. I felt my neck heating up. The warm sensation of his mouth was pulling me in. He never done anything but hard before. I couldn't make sense of it. Oh no. He ran his tongue along me again, and I felt every texture of his mouth. I let my fingers slid out and breathed hot and heavy over my hand. I sat in stunned silence as he finally stopped. My idle mind wondered if the shameless display I just witnessed really happened. I couldn't help myself. You make me, what's the word? Vomit. I shuddered at the feeling of his split cooling on me and barely hearing him. Well, I bet you get you cleaned up. My rapidly weakening body wavered against fudge. Against the pole. But first, he abruptly rubbed his fingers on my left hand slowly before counting. I have 2 more. Oh, I have to know more. Tell me, how does your hand feel? I could hardly understand what he was saying, let alone say anything back. I grunted softly in reply. Is that all you can manage? Come on. He squeezed my cheek as if he was trying to force words from me like a toy. Give me more. He grabbed my chin and waited for me to speak. I had nothing more to give him. I stared dully at him, ready for whatever horror waited me next. All right, let's finish this. He held up my hand again, along with the bottle. I recognized it only a split second before the alcohol poured over my stumps. Searing pain began to tear into my reality, a dark void that swallowed me. Did I live? Oh man, I didn't. I gasped and coughed. Then I looked around, frantically trying to figure out where he went. Oh, you don't want to know, Nellie. I froze as I restrained a strange noise. Snoring. I remembered my hand. I inhaled sharply at the surge of pain as I tried to pull it in front of me. A tiny whimper escaped my lips. I'm bound to the pole yet again. I gingerly felt around my injured hand with all my good one. I felt cloth, bandages. I pointed the stubs desperately. The pain. My inside seems to flip. My fingers were missing, but it felt like they were still there. I remember the scream of the saw and shook the thought out of my mind. I needed to concentrate and get my bearings. I felt the stumps more carefully. They were rounded, a suggestive stitching closing them. Hold up. What? Bro, I was playing Girl Garden. I forgot. Hee hee. This is what you get when you just leave for a couple minutes. Oh shoot. Turn. Sorry, right? Oh, no, it's alright. Bye. Love you. But I couldn't be sure. My attention returned to the snoring. It seemed to be coming from the door to my right. My brow furrowed in concentration. Did I pass out before? How long has it been? I felt like I could think again, but my body was a mess. I was tired too, very tired. Oh, that's great. Okay, no Ren, but oh, I kind of wish I saved. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna save. By the way, I'm gonna end the stream once we get to an ending. My hand hurt way too much to struggle. I'm definitely not getting out of that tape like this. Can I go through that door? There's literally nothing I can do. I should have rested. Cause like I don't have enough energy to walk. I don't have enough energy to do anything. Oh wait, hold up. Can I back? I looked at the drain on the floor. I stretched my foot out and tried to push the gate open. It took several tries, but eventually I was able to push the grate aside. I tried to dip my toe inside the drain, but nothing stuck out enough for me to grab it. How did Ren ever get the bottle out of there? I tried to bite back the tears and failed. Fuck. I don't know what I expected to do with my arms tied like this anyway. I pushed the grate back over the top of the drain. I guess rest is my only option. I leaned back and closed my eyes. I didn't have to wait long for the void to pull me under again. Good morning. Please don't let this be the last day. Please don't let this be the last day. Please don't let this be the last day. I'm so screwed if it is. I struggled to open my eyes and focus on the voice dragging me out of sleep. You're not looking too good, but that's alright. A bit sad to say, but I think, no, I'm gonna die. Can I just do something to you to like make you love me a bit more? So that a chill traveled down my spine. I couldn't help but cower away from him. Is he saying that what I think he's saying? Oh, sweet Ray. You're very cute when you're afraid. I love the way you tremble, your big, pretty eyes so wide. But suddenly, my lungs were empty and paralyzed. Well, it's not that interesting. I need more than a fried animal. Wait, but you were so much fun. But, well, I want to be honest with you. I've gotten a little bored. After all I've done, I've let you cut me in my legs. I've let you assault me. I've let you drill and hammer my body. I let you watch me get assaulted by your, I don't know, other kidnappee, I don't know. And then I let you assault me again while sawing off my fingers. Like, man, I've done a lot for you. My mind was screaming. Is he going to kill me? Going to kill me? Something inside me argued that the suffering will end. I'll let do more. Yes, I want to live. You get me. But somehow it was nothing compared to my body, my instincts, ready to fight for survival for the bitter end. Oh, I know you're scared. I pulled the tape around my wrist, squeezing the flesh of my mangled hand painfully. I strained and struggled. But at least we'll do something fun, okay? Oh no, we're back to the knife. I had a new idea that I want to try. He brandished the same knife that I've grown so accomplished with to seeing. Am I about to you all? No, bro, please let me get to that red heart of yours straight. He stepped over me and trapped my body between his knees. Ye need to do your part too. I need you to try your best not to die right away, okay? I got good health. We should be good for a bit. He grabbed my head tightly and forced it to stay still, as if I tried to pull away. I struggled against his legs as he oh, grounded against my face. Stay still. He pushed the knife point to the middle of my neck. Aw, man, he's gonna cut my head off. I screamed as he slid the blade into my throat. Um, hold up. So, save. We're gonna go to. Okay, this game, Melody is you kill me every time. It just came out today, but technically it's a game from 2018, I think, if I'm correct, or is it 14? I can't remember, but it's an old game. It's been renewed. If you oh shoot, if you go into stream, it should be in stream, and this is what it looks like, basically. It has so many endings. Like, I don't know if I will be able to get them all in one stream with so many achievements. Get Rin to set you free. Oh, that's so cute. But we're probably not gonna do that. I have been playing for like 2 hours. Thank you, don't worry, but I'll stream it again someday. My screen began to gargle as blood rushed into my tranquil. He pulled the knife back out and held my neck for a moment. Now I was just coughing. I can scream anymore. He pushed a finger into the vital split he just made in my neck. That's good. To my horror, he pulled my head upwards, exposing my bleeding neck as much as possible. He harshly. Is he going to put his you know what in the hole that he just created in my throat as I choked on my own blood? He then. Oh my god, he is. He's going to cut my neck off with his own. Come on. He pressed the agonizing, paralyzed me as he started to push me out. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking die. He moaned loudly as a shaft stretched the knife wound that slid into my throat. His body started lurching violently as I gagged. I pushed up into the back of my throat. Oh my god, he's actually going to decapitate me with his own you know what. My chin was forced up against him. He held my head tight and grunted as he involuntarily lunged clamps my muscles around him. It works. Oh, I'm gonna die. He pulled out and slammed back in, forcing a gush of blood into my mouth. I couldn't breathe at all. He started, you know what, my neck quickly and roughly. My god, I'm gonna die. You're witnessing level freaking is 9999999999999999999. Okay, I don't think I can say any of this on YouTube. Yeah, I can't. But we are dead. Yep, we're dead. We're dead. Man, unlock. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, thanks, Gabagoo. What was Gabagoo? Gabagoo. Why did you? Ooh, read hint. Okay, by the way, these diamonds show that you survived. Oh my god, all these. 18. 18 deaths of endings? Well, Kapaku. Torture stream. That's cool. Oh, I can't. Oh, with the S key. Ooh, I take all of mine? Oh, that's cool. You need 3 death tokens. Well, that's cool. But here are they. Need 10 death tokens. So I need to die 10 times, okay? Like, so this is Gabagoo. This is her words of, well, their words. I don't know if it's a dude or a girl, but their words of thank you. But basically, you need, these are your tokens. You get straight, to join in when, join straight on the couch. Guys, I'm streaming tomorrow. I love you guys so much. Bye.